Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in the online space. So, for those of you who are new to my Facebook page and YouTube channel, my name is Rosaline. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. So, we are back again. And today we will be talking about taking calculated risk. But before we dive into this topic, I would like to give a chance to my business partner to introduce a little bit about herself for our new viewers. Hi, Sister Ressa. Good afternoon and welcome back.
Yes, good afternoon. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. My name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, we're here again in our 90-day challenge. And we're going to share our topic is taking calculated rest.
Yes, so taking calculated rest, have you ever been at a point where you wanted to try something new, but you felt scared about what ifs, these what if questions that always um keeping us, or stopping us from the things that we want to do in our life. I've been there, we all been there, but today I want to share something what taking calculated rest really means and how it completely changed your life, my life, or whoever, whatever you're doing in life. It does really change your life if you really just go for it and just jump into what really you want to do in life. What is a calculated rest? It's not about jumping into something blindly that you are not really aware of what's going on. It's about assessing the pros and cons, preparing yourself, and then confidently taking actions. For example, in our business, of course, there is so many what if. Like for example, I would say, what if I don't know how to do it because I'm not computer expert, I'm not tech savvy, I don't know how to do it. There was so many what ifs before I dive into this online space. And then really, but what we normally do here is we do our own research. You this make a decision. Of course, we have to pray and ask God's for guidance if whatever we're doing is the right decision, and then take that big action. So for me, really, it wasn't that hard, because I follow my instinct, and I follow my heart of whatever my heart says, and I just keep going of what do I have to do to be able to start my own business. So ano ba sa sis, 'di ba, what was the calculated risk before you dive into this online space?
It's like sometimes like I just think about I just want to change, I want to change my life because I just don't want to work and just work and there's no progress and there's no personal growth, if you
Yes.
just stay where you are right now. So for me, that's what I did, just take a rest and see,
Yeah.
see where do you take me, because but that's the only thing, you'd have to decide. You cannot just decide like with no without not without thinking, like
Yeah.
you like you have to be like I said, you just have to pray and ask
Mhm.
guidance if this is the right decision you're gonna make, because sometimes you have to be in your peace of mind to think of this decision that you're gonna make. That
Yes. True. Yeah, because like I always listen to those successful like podcasts. They always said you have to do something that scare you. You have to make that decision that you never done it before, to be able for you to be successful, to be able for you to achieve of what really we want in life without taking or the rest, or without this thing. Nothing is gonna
oh,
happen into our life. We will be
yeah,
in the same spot year
mm,
after year, living paycheck to paycheck, struggling, and like living not happy at all.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's true. You just like just gonna be the same. You're just gonna do the same thing over and over the rest of your life.
Yes, yes, true. So why are calculated rest importances?
Uh, Calculated rest is important. Uh, the, g- the growth happens outside our comfort zone. So, for example, right now, like in our business, people, if you're not taking a lift of this business, you're not gonna know where you're gonna take you there. You're not
Yes,
gonna know if this business will work for you if you're not
right.
gonna try. If you're not taking a rest. But like I said, maybe like I said, people always worried about failure. That's a part. It's just a part. You won't
Yes,
know until you
until
won't
it's
know
right.
you fail until you try.
Yes,
So
it's
yeah,
true.
that's how you have to you don't grow on outside in your outside. You're not growing in your comfort zone. You have to
Yes,
get out in your comfort zone. And also it unlocks opportunities that you never imagined possible by taking the leap. So like I said, it opens a lot of opportunities. So lahat 'di ba tayong pag may makita tayong opportunity, sometimes like I don't know if things works for me, or I'm not sure,
yeah,
you
the
know what I mean? It's
negativity,
like,
the what
yes.
ifs kick in,
Yeah, so what if that that opportunity that you just taking for granted, that's the
or the I don't and I can't that kick
hmm
into
so
our mind.
yeah, so that's our mindset. So just like I said, if you really want to change, uh whatever opportunity comes to you, try it.
Yes,
I mean, for me, nothing to lose to try anything. you
yeah,
know
exactly.
I mean,
And what you
only
said,
maybe exactly just maybe your time or a little bit of your effort to look at or research or Google with all this thing that's opportunity. Because, like I said, you're not gonna know until you try, until you do your best to try whatever comes to you in your all the ways.
yeah, and that's what they say. The better is the good situation or the success is in your outside of your comfort zone. So in the as what you said is walang growth po in our comfort zone, like
Mm-hmm.
you're just living in the same cycle over and over. There is nothing will change, but worst will come, but if, like, in our comfort zones, lahat naman siguro when we start something, it's not comfortable, it's always scary, but do it
Yes.
anyway, do it
Yeah,
anyway.
it's just like a challenge, because
Yes,
sometimes you need to be strong also to face it, because challenges also that's also gonna come in our way.
yes,
So like if
even
you're
if
scared,
yeah,
because
even if in our
sometimes.
comfort zone, there's always scared.
Mhm.
There's always challenges comes. But well, what it comes anyway, might as well make it big. Get out of your
It's really,
comfort zone.
yeah, it's really true that if you have a goal card and if you keep reading that every single day, it really, your mindset really make it really stronger. Your whatever your
Yes,
desire to change, it does help me. Because like I don't know, like it just like it really it really changed your entire
yep,
perspective in your
yes,
mind. If you see your goals, really it really changed. Because before I was not really like reading it like every single day. It's kind of like busy sometimes. You don't have time. So now that like I've been listening all this podcasts and all these shares about their goal card. So I've been listening for how many people in that School of Greatness. There are like 4 or 5 different
yes.
audience or business
I
success
really like that.
people.
I really like that podcast show.
Yeah, and like they're just sharing is like their goal card. You have to have a goal card. If you're not, I think that's the guide also to
The
remind you.
beauty of having a goal card or having goals in general is you know where you're going.
Mhm.
You know the path, like compared when you have no goal, you have nowhere, you'll be the wanderer there out in our world. You
It's
have
like a
nowhere,
direction.
no
You have the
destination.
direction.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
You're
direction
just
for us so you get to your destination.
Yes, that's the beauty of having a goal. And also like of course in our digital business, as soon as because we take a leap of faith and we really get out of our comfort zone and starting our digital business, that's why we are here. And this opportunity, this business opens a lot of opportunity in the online space, because imagine, we don't know if 10 years, 15 years, 20 years from now what the change, because technology change, people change, company change, everything change. So the
Prices are changes.
yeah, and everything here. So the good thing about us is we dive in into our online space. We're learning about technologies,
Mhm.
learning about how to adapt in our, like the world. Like now everything is digital. So
Yeah, that's gonna be our kind of like world of advanced, yeah,
yeah, it's
advanced
pretty much. So
ah there's a term, but anyway, yeah, that's how it's gonna be now. Okay, so we're not gonna go back on our 60s,
yeah,
70s like caveman, you know what I mean? We're not gonna go back that. We have to go
yeah.
all the way to our
So that
to the
is
extent of technology.
the good potential of what we're doing now, because who knows, 10 years from everything now is slowly turning to digital world. So for me, for our viewers, like like you really have to make that decision in your life. And if you're happy in your situation, if you're not happy, why stay in that situation? Make that decision that would scare you. Of course you have to do your own research, follow your heart, what your heart says, because we are, as a human being, we have that instinct. If this is decision is safe, if this is not safe, we have that feeling, if we are doing the right decision or not. And also yeah, it's just the first steps is the hardest part in life. But
It
soon
is.
as you make that decision, before you realize, he opens a lot of opportunity, a lot of things that you can do that you think you can't. As what I learned in this, like a lot of books that I've been listening to, they said change the words can't into can, or how how can I do it, like don't, I can't, I don't, and like those negativity, because there is nothing that we can't do it. It's just, they said the laziness kick in when you said you can't.
Yeah, you
So
like you didn't even see the opportunity.
you
You
already
already
said
said
can't,
that you
you
can't,
shut
you know.
down. So steps to take calculated rest. This is just a few, but of course there is so many ways in different opportunities, different whatever we're dealing in life. So first is identify what you want to achieve. That is very, very important to identify and to know what really you want. Research and gather the information, weigh the potential rewards against the challenges, take actions and learn from the process, whether you win or you fail. So yes, yan po, napakahalaga to identify what you want. Like for example, if I want you, what before you dive into this digital world, sis, if someone asks you what you want to achieve, that is for me personally, that is the hardest questions I cannot answer. Because back then I was in my comfort zone and I don't know, I was comfortable.
Yeah, you don't. It's true. Like you said, we think having a full-time job is to be the answer of our like retirement and stuff. And
I
we just
thought that
gonna
was
like
okay. Yeah, I thought that
mm-hmm.
was okay. I'm gonna be okay. But as what I realized, I said, I cannot see myself 15 years from now still be here, because this is not my life. It wasn't. I'm not happy. I was pretty much miserable inside and out. If you see me outside, I looks pretty happy, but
Deep
my
inside.
it's very heavy to carry myself daily. So, yun po, back then sis, if someone asked you, what do you want to achieve? Mayroon pa bang masagot, or you're just the same me too? That you are comfortable, you don't know how to answer that
Before,
questions. Yeah.
before, yeah, I don't really know what I want to do, you know? It's just like for me, just the life is just work, home, work, home.
Yes,
For
the
me,
same.
that thing, I think that's that, and save money for retirement. That's
And
all I
yeah,
have on my mind. And you're looking for how much you can
save
save up to get more enough retirement when you
to be
retire,
ahead,
the day comes. That's
to
all
be
I
just,
can think of
yeah,
it.
to be just a little bit ahead. But yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's true. Someone asked me, I can answer the questions. But now that we have goals, that is very, very important in life, to have goals, to have something to look forward for. You know, of course, at that now that but as what I realized later, when I really asked myself and I do my own I followed what really I said, I cannot be here. So when I start thinking, when I start um like talking to myself that this is not the life what I want. I want to have a financial freedom. I want to be able to travel. I want to with sleep when I want to. I don't want to have an alarm clock. Those things, then the triggers of what do I really want to achieve. But it took me a while before I this happened. And then of course we have to do our own research. For our viewers, do your own research, gather the information, and then always look that this is not an overnight success.
Success.
This is
Exactly.
you it's
There's
like
not
a baby. It's like a having I like the one of our successful describe in our like this business. She said it's like when you're having a baby. When you some people, it may take them 1 year, 2 year, 3 years to try to have a baby. Some people, they get pregnant too quick, but it's not easy for others. But anyway, when you have a baby, you take care of that in the belly, and when they come out, you take care of that. And as it grows, and it's the same exactly as the business. As your business grows, it comes to the point that you can do whatever you want to do anymore. You don't have to do anything, but your business grows so big, you know it's just like it grow from infant to an adult life. Is exactly because right now says is like what I observe. In the beginning is the hardest part, when you start. But soon as it kicks in, when a little bit grows, when they start talking, when they
Yeah, it
start to
is.
walk.
It's like you just gonna have to have a good foundation when
Yes, yes, that
when you
is
get
very
on business.
important.
It's a good as the good foundation to start it. Even like I said, with the kids, you have to have a good foundation on that to start with.
Yeah, and no matter what, there's always challenges in life, in business, or whatever. In as a kids too, when they get
Yeah.
sick, there's always something. But yes, just never give up. Keep going and keep learning. That is the key. So, and believing in yourself, have faith. That is the key to success. Have believe, be consistent, be patient. Here, you need a lot of patience.
It's
And what is the power? Next is the power of faith and trust. Ano pong masasabi mo dito, sis, in this
So, you
question?
mostly right in our when I watched some of the video of our successful business partner, and one thing they have there is have faith and trust. But
And
because
build
if we
trust.
yes, because if you don't have faith, nothing's it's like for me it's not really possible. Like if you don't have faith that this thing works for you, there's not it won't happen. And you can
You
trust and
agree, yeah, without faith, as what a lot of people,
mhm.
we have belief, but I don't know what you believe, the universe, God, I don't know who you believe. But yes, as what you mentioned, that is part of our success or in any journey.
Yeah, because like I said, we like also trust in our system that things it will that trust in our system that it will work for you, because if like even though you trust the system, but you're not doing on your the part of you as a business owner, then that trust that system won't work either. So it has to be both ways. You trust yourself and trust the system, and then you work together, and then you have that you will get the result. I know it's not overtime, but it really needs time and effort to be successful. Sacrifice a little things and to grow your business, and then have faith. Don't lose faith. And then, like I said, when there's challenges comes, that's the time that we lose faith, because you think this is not for you, because I experienced this challenge is this. But that, like I said, the challenge is always the part of to grow your the opportunities to grow your business, to grow your personality, every aspect of your life, that's challenges comes
Yeah.
around. So
That's funny, this is our topic today because I have a inquiries last night that she said that I have a system that I know how to make sales funnel. I have she said that she have a system. So for me, we have a proven system that a lot of people use and how they become so successful, right? So for me personally, so if you are inquiring here, it means your system is doesn't work, because she said, "Is there anything that you could offer me?" For me, here we have step by step video based training, our automated system. We have you have all this community support, the globally that will always be there for you. We have our business
business
coach and
mentor.
mentor. And
Mhm.
what else do we have we could offer here? There is,
We have like a weekly. We have a
yeah,
program.
we have
We have.
millionaires masterminds that really
Mhm.
guide us along the way, the
Mhm.
package, and we make your sales funnel. But for me, if your system is you have a system right now but it's not working, so I said, you don't, if you start this business, you have to start from the bottom. You don't we don't you don't use your system. So I don't think she was happy of my answer. So I told her that I wish you the best on your journey. But for me, our system changed thousands of lives already, and that's what we are using right now. We're just follow successful footsteps and all the proven system that guide us. But yes, if you are, you're if that's what they said. If things don't work, change it. You don't
Mhm.
stay
Yeah.
there because it's not working. You have to tweak maybe a little bit and do something to change. So next is engagement questions. Have you ever, for our viewers who's going to be watching this and replay, have you ever take a big risk in your life or career that really scared you? How did it turn? How did it turn out? Feel free to share and comment below, and we will be happy and willing to learn all the how you did it and how did it turn out, and what's holding you back from taking leap toward your dreams. you know um there is something that hold us back, maybe your family members, your household, surround that always telling no. But for me, trust yourself, follow your heart, do your own diligence, make that decisions, make it happen, because if you don't do it, nothing will do it for you. So if you are feeling stuck or scared about something, about the next step, remember this, you don't have to do it alone. Here we have, as what I mentioned earlier, we have the whole community support. You belong in this biggest digital group in our community. We're almost 230,000 globally. And then you have our step-by-step video-based training. We have automated system that works for us pretty much 90%. You have business coach and mentor. We have weekly millionaires masterminds that always teach us and motivate us when our downs hits moment. And yes, if you are interested to know more, since we are kind of talking a little bit about business here, since our topic is pretty much about business. If you are interested to know more, just register to our website directly and you will receive that 20 minutes recording if you don't have time to watch our 90 minutes live webinar that happens twice a week. Or feel free to reach out to us and we will be happy to guide you along the way and, celebrate your success together. Thank you, everyone, and thank you,
Everyone.
Teresa, and see you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.